Hey everybody, it's me, John Moores, and now I am in the janitor's closet. And there's all sorts of fun stuff in here. When we were back in the laundry room, I noted the wet mops and dry mops. These are the handles for those. So you can get the handles here for wet mops, and these guys are for the dry mops. And then you can put on the wet and dry mops as needed. And if you ever need a demonstration of that, I can definitely show you. There's two water heaters in here. We definitely do not want anything touching these gauges and hoses, so that's why this piece of wood's back here. But we definitely try to be mindful of not slamming anything up against this stuff. So please be mindful of that. We also try to be mindful of when we use the water in here, that when we turn it on, that we also turn it off when we're done. That is a big deal. So please turn it off. And for all our chemicals, always use cold water. We don't use the hot water. We always use the cold water. So I'm going to turn it on right now. That's opening that, and that's opening this guy as well. The chemicals that you guys are going to mostly be interested in are the sanitizer and the disinfectant. Their other chemicals here are a floor cleaner, an all-purpose cleaner, glass cleaner, and an acid bathroom porcelain cleaner. But for our purposes, we're going to want these two guys right here. Sanitizer is used where a child will interact with like food or put something like on toys where they can put something in their mouth. It's a really good cleaner, but it's also safe for children to kind of be exposed to. Whereas the disinfectant, we use that on much more severe things. If a child throws up, if there's blood someplace, if you got to use it on a toilet seat or some fun job like that, you're going to want that guy right there. So those are the two chemicals right here. Let's also note that this is kind of where we keep some extra supplies. Those are garbage bags. Sometimes we keep some clean mop heads in here, and those are some extra bottles that we have. Toilet paper, some paper towels, some hand soap, toilet seat covers, all sorts of other fun stuff is here. But to use this guy, please note that we turn it on like we did. This is on now, and this guy down here is also on. That's actually, let's see if we can get a better view of it. So yeah, we just did the stuff on the right side. Boom here and boom there. It is now on. And what we would do is figure out what chemical we want. If we want sanitizer, we'd point it towards the sanitizer, and that's where it's currently pointed. But if you wanted the all-purpose cleaner, you'd point it over here. If you wanted glass cleaner, you could point it down. And if you wanted the bathroom cleaner, you'd point it this way. Now, do you want it to come out of the short hose or the long hose? Long hoses are for filling mop buckets mostly. So most of the time you're going to take it to the short hose for the sanitizer or what have you. But for this demonstration, let's find a bottle that we need to refill. And a very important thing is something called bottle discipline. This bottle is labeled for the neutral disinfectant cleaner, and we can only put neutral disinfectant cleaner in here. We won't put anything else in here ever. You won't empty it out and put soap and water in here. You won't put sanitizer in here or anything like that. If the bottle is labeled, we keep the same chemical in it at all times. And in fact, all bottles should be labeled. So what we would do is we would turn this thing on like we have done. I would stick it right under here like that. And because I only have one free hand, I can't really do it. But then I would push this button in, and that kind of activates it. I can do it on this side right here. This is actually for floor cleaner, but just to see how the device operates, you just push it in here, and that lets the water flow and the chemical to intermix with the water, and then it comes out down there at the bottom, just like that. Once we filled up our bottle, we would cap it right there, and then we would turn this off here and there. Then we'd be done with that. And we try to exchange our chemicals out every week. We want our chemicals to be effective, to do the job that they're intended to do. And they have an effectiveness for about a week. So every Monday or every Wednesday, or pick a day in the week for your classroom, and take whatever chemicals you didn't use, and we pour them out here, and then we replenish them using this system. If you got questions or concerns, definitely feel free to contact me and I'll help you and assist you. And I know this was a really quick overview. There's a lot of information to be shared about this, but I wanted to give you the basics. So yeah, there's that. Enjoy. Use chemicals wisely. Okay, bye-bye.